Today, I'm going to show you how I combine two games using my Mario 64 and Sunshine example into one Archipelago randomizer. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to the Archipelago website. Look on Get Started and find supported games. What's on this list here is it shows you the list of games that you can use to do your combined randomizer stuff, or you can do these games solo. Like one of the games right now I'm doing is Mario 64. You see Mario Sunshine is not on here. That's because Mario Sunshine is still in beta. Maybe I'll make a separate video on how to do an unsupported game from Archipelago, but for right now, we're just going to stick with the ones that are actually supported. To get Archipelago, first you want to go to Archipelago GitHub. The GitHub page is what has the Archipelago link to it. And you want to download the latest version, which is Archipelago 0.6.5. You want to scroll down until you find setup.archipelago.0.6.5.exe. This is the one that you are going to want. Just follow the setup guide. It's pretty simple. And let's take a game from Archipelago. Let's take Wind Waker, for example. You want to go to Options page. Basically, what you want to do is you want to create what's called a YAML. A YAML is a little document that has all your randomized settings saved once you've created it. So like you can have like a lot of these options here. You can change all these options in however you want. You can change any of these options here. Make sure you also put in your player name. That is going to be very important, that you have a player name for yourself. And then pretty much once you got everything that you want, just go ahead and hit export options. I'll name a YAML for myself. I'll do TF Wind Waker. Do export. There's your YAML. And then we'll do another game. We'll do The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So we go to Ocarina of Time, go to Options page. This is already saved for me because I play Ocarina of Time a lot with Archipelago. So here we have a file named Trevin0OT98. I'm just going to change this to 64. And then after all that, we want to go to export options. So what happens next? You go to your downloads file on your computer. You'll see your two YAMLs. What you want to do after that is that you want to open up your Archipelago client. So once you have your Archipelago client, you should be able to add the Archipelago folder to the left side here. And after you do that, you want to open up a second file explorer. This is what I do at least. Go to Archipelago, and then what you're gonna have here is custom worlds, data, output, log, and etc. etc. And these are the worlds that are in Archipelago already. If you find games that you want to play that are not on the Archipelago website, but they are custom ones, you just want to put them in custom worlds because those means that those are embedded. So what you want to do now is you want to take the two files that you have here, which would be the two YAMLs you downloaded, drag them into your players folder. And once they're in your players folder, they will remain there, so you can close this out, and then you can close this out. You want to hit generate, and it's gonna generate. And if there's no issues, then this client should close. But if it stays open, it'll tell you that something's wrong, and you just have to relook at your settings. All right, so it's done. So what you want to do is go back to Archipelago, hit start playing. If you already have generated a game and just need to host it, this site can host a pre-generated game for you. So you click on this, click on upload file, and then what you want to do is go to Archipelago, go to output, and the output is what you just downloaded. So for me, it is December 20th, which would be this one. Hit open. And here you go, you have your room. All you have to do is just hit create new room. And what you'll see here is you'll see your Wind Waker and your Ocarina of Time. Now, if you and your friend, or if you're just playing by yourself, make sure that you're downloading the correct file. If you're playing both, then just download both of these. But if you're playing one and you have a friend who's playing another one, make sure that you're downloading your own game, because if you download each other's game, you guys might have some issues. If you right click on multi-world tracker and hit new tab, you'll see that these are your options. These are your checks here. You can see how many checks that you guys have here. So once you do all this, once you get to this point, you just want to download patch, and you'll see where it says P2 Trevin0OT64. That means that your game is ready. So all you have to do is double click this. The client will open up with the Ocarina of Time client automatically. And then all you have to do is once the you need to use BizHawk, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Make sure you use BizHawk. For Ocarina of Time, I use version 2.9 of EmuHawk. And for Wind Waker, you're going to want to use Dolphin. And the good thing about Dolphin is it has a converter built in. So if you can't find a Wind Waker ROM that is an ISO, you can just convert it using this. But basically all you have to do is make sure that your Wind Waker game, like this right here, for example, just make sure that your Wind Waker game is on here. You want to right click on it and set as, you want to convert file to make it an ISO, and then you can default it to an ISO, you don't have to. In settings, make sure you go to general and enable cheats. Enabling cheats allows you to have the randomizer work. If you don't have this enabled, then it will not work properly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you guys want me to show you that it works, double click on Ocarina of Time, and then you want to type in your room code, which is 62252. Hit connect. So then you're gonna want to BizHawk open, go to open ROM, go to downloads, because now you have the P2 Trevin T64. So basically once you double click on the client right here, it creates this file. So then you just open this, and then your game will start to load. And then what you want to do after this, because your client is waiting a connection, don't assume that it's all good and connected, because it's not. What you want to do is go back to your Archipelago folder, click on Archipelago, go to Data, Lua, and then you're going to look for Connector OOT. And then you see, this is green, and it says Trevin OOT playing Ocarina of Time has joined. And now my game is completely randomized with Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker. Also, another thing is you want this Wind Waker Archipelago Randomizer 2.5.1. You want to enter a valid ISO, which you would have to find. You want to go to output, select that folder, go to the Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker USA ISO, hit randomize. It's saving, randomize complete. If you get stuck, check the Archipelago spoiler for your ROM. Alright, so once that is all done, so basically after you use this Wind Waker Archipelago Randomizer application, you apply the USA ISO, the output folder, and the Archipelago, the Wind Waker file. You put all that in here. You can customize your model, which I didn't do it for this one. But then you hit randomize, and then you go back to your Archipelago folder. You go to output, and your file should be in your output. And then after that, you check your client. There's a Wind Waker client that you connect to, and then you should see that you're connected. And that's pretty much it. So if you want to do this in the future, I hope this video helped. If you guys want any more help in the future, let me know, and I'll do my best to help you guys out. But until then, I'm Trevin, and I'll see you guys in the next one.